Today is our first port day. We are going to be in Juneau, Alaska. This morning was beautiful. As we pulled in, we were watching kind of the mountains pass, and we saw some killer whales, which was really cool.
Very briefly and kind of far away, but we still saw them.
It still counts?
It still counts.
We have an excursion to do. That's a long one. It's like 7.5 hours long. So we'll see how well we hold up. We are on an Alaskan cruise traveling with Royal Caribbean on the Ovation of the Seas. I'm not an early riser or a morning person, but I'm really glad on this morning when we sailed into Juneau, Alaska, I did get up early and I watched the Alaskan mountains come into view. It was incredibly beautiful. So if you like to sleep in like I do, this is a day that I would recommend you don't and instead wake up and watch Alaska come into view. It's incredibly beautiful. We are in Juneau, Alaska, and the excursion we are going on is the Tracy Arm Fjord and Glacier Explorer.
Leaving the boat. Woo! Woo! We're going to a fjord.
Fjord?
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 Sam is officially looking for a bear for us. She's on bear lookout. Bear watch lookout.
What up?
To get to the opening of the fjord is about an hour to an hour and a half, and thankfully that day the ocean was pretty calm, so I didn't have a whole lot of issues with motion sickness, which I'm thankful for. But it's pretty cool, you know you're getting close when you start seeing icebergs in the water. The Tracy Arm Fjord has mountain peaks that soar up to 7,000 feet above sea level. You will rarely see orcas or killer whales in the fjord itself. From what I've come to understand, the ice or the icebergs in the water can interfere with their sonar or echolocation capability, and then also the fresh water from the melting glacier and the salt water from the ocean mixing together creates for low visibility. Because of this, Seals and their pups have found a safe haven in the fjord, and there were so many that we saw it was impossible to count them all. This is the South Sawyer Glacier. We weren't able to get any closer due to the amount of ice in the water, but believe it or not, the face of the glacier is about a half-mile wide. What'd you think, Joe?
I thought it was gorgeous. Did you see we're in a fjord.
We're in a fjord.
We're in a fjord. We didn't see a fjord. We're in a fjord.
We're in the fjord.
We're in the fjord. And there's a glacier over there.
There's a glacier. It's huge. It's huge.
Way back there.
After seeing the glacier, we had to turn around and start heading back. The crew purposefully scooped up chunks of ice from the water so that we can touch it and feel it and see it up close. They also scooped up enough ice to make margaritas, but they called them glacieritas. They were really strong, a little too strong actually. Sam and Joe getting snacks. What'd she get? Chips, beef jerky,
hot chocolate.
and hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. But I already had a Coke, so.
This is a long tour, and thankfully it came with lunch, which consisted of sandwiches, chips, and a cookie. Joe's calling for the whale.
Oh, there he is. He's over there. He's way back there.
Whoa! I keep saying the water's
That's the biggest
Tell me you're getting this up in
you
here.
better freaking stare. You're gonna miss it.
Watch it. Was he eating it? I saw a whale. A whale tail. It was a whale tail. A tail of a whale. Let me tell you, a tail of a whale.
We made our way back to the boat in the rain. We arrived in time to watch us set sail from Juneau and to take a nice, warm, long shower. We were freezing after that excursion. We ended up having dinner in the formal dining, and it was fantastic. We had a great time on this trip, and I would highly recommend it. Our next video is in Skagway, Alaska, where we experienced the White Pass Summit Excursion.